Why? Because Kima decided to not come to school for the millionth and one time. I used to hate that drawing with a passion. Like, hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title in today's video, I'm going to be kind of doing like a chit chat, get ready with me. So today's video I'm basically just going to be talking about like back to school stuff, because again, all the kiddies went back to school. As of now, it's August 30th, which is one day away from my birthday. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of touch on this topic just because why not? Like, everybody's in back to school mode and all that other stuff. I'm slacking, I need to get it together, but it's fine because, you know, everything's gonna be situated, okay? Everything is going to be handled. But yeah, so if you guys are curious as to what I will be talking about in this video, keep on watching. And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below. It helps a lot. And yeah, let's get started. So as always, I like to personally start off with doing my eyes first and then the rest of my face makeup. When it comes to my makeup look today, I kind of want to do like a toned down version of like a bronzy goddess type of look, because I do have these goddess braids in right now, and this is going to be the first time that I'm actually wearing makeup with my hair done like this. So I wanted to do something a little bit extra and kind of also test a little bit of how I want to wear my makeup for my birthday. But yeah, so I'm going to be, I don't even know, I'm probably just going to be dipping and dabbing into a whole bunch of different eyeshadow palettes. But for now, I'm just going to be using the Per Cosmetics Festival palette to kind of start everything off. And unfortunately, I do not have any tape. So we'll see how this goes. I don't like doing eyeshadow looks without tape just because I feel as though it's not as crisp but as neat as I want it to be. But so back to school. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like this was like the quickest summer ever. Like, it was ridiculous how fast summer went. And on top of that, I feel as though I didn't do jack squat. Like, literally all I did was work, and that was pretty much it. I did not do nothing else. But yeah, it sucks because it's like working basically 8:30 to 5 every single day. By the time you get out of work, you really don't feel like doing nothing, and that was basically the case with me. And then on top of that, I have two best friends, right? One of them's pregnant and is tired half the time, which again, there's nothing wrong with that because obviously you're gonna be tired when you're pregnant. But that was one of the cases with Jasmine. Then when it came with Kima, she works 2 jobs. One of those jobs is 3rd shift, so she's tired all the time. So then when I did have the energy to go out and do stuff, they wouldn't be available or I'll just be too tired. So like this summer, I feel like it flew by, but not in a good way at all. Like, I don't understand how I'm seeing all these little kids having a hot girl or a hot boy summer, and I'm over here with a whole job and I didn't do jack squat. Like, that is crazy to me. I feel like my eyes look a hot mess right now, but I know that this makeup look is just gonna get pulled together. I just have a good feeling about this. Yo, I saw this one post on Facebook and it just brought back so many childhood memories. And it was basically talking about how like, oh, when like you're like, as soon as August hits, or basically like a week or so before school starts, your parents make you go to sleep mad early for no reason. Talk about, oh, we gotta put you back on a sleep schedule. And it's just like, excuse me. Like, I'm still in summer mode right now. Like, when it came to my parents, oh my gosh, they did not play when it came to back to school. Like, I remember when my bedtime used to be 7 o'clock. Now, thinking about that now is just insane to me. Like, I'm just getting home from work and running errands at 7 o'clock. Like, imagine being able to go to sleep at 7 o'clock as an adult. That is a blessing. So you little kids better be grateful for the nap times and all the other stuff that y'all be getting when y'all younger, because you ain't gonna be getting nap time in high school. You ain't gonna be getting nap time at your job unless you want to take that as your lunch break. I'm sorry guys, me trying to do my eye makeup and talk at the same time just was not working whatsoever, like at all. So moving on to my face, I'm just gonna be using the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. Like, do you guys know how like a lot of people that they have their birthdays near Christmas always say that, oh, they get skipped out on presents, this, that, and the third, yada yada yada. Well, guess what? My birthday is August 31st, aka like right around when back to school starts. It's typically like, at least the school district I was in, because I know everybody's different, Our first day of school would always be the last Monday in August. It would never fail. So with that being said, I would always have to go to school on my birthday. But yeah, my birthday is always like right around when back to school is. And it was just frustrating because, mind you, I have 3 younger siblings. So not only did my parents have to go out and buy stuff for me, but also my siblings, shoes, clothes, especially, you know, my parents had to get uniform clothes and regular clothes for the fall / winter time. So all that money that all that extra money that they ended up having to spend on my siblings, guess what? I somewhat feel as though I always got skipped out on my birthday, which is why as an adult, because mind you, I'm turning 23 tomorrow, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, dang, like time flies. But anyways, so with that, it's just like, nah, like, I take my birthday very seriously. Like, even like when I started working at the job I have now, I always have my birthday off. I do. Even if, God forbid, I can't have like a full week off like I would want to have off, I at least need the day off. Do not expect me to come up in my job on my birthday. Like, literally, the way my parents were is they made sure to get me a cake and some ice cream, and they made sure to get me a gift that I wanted. Now, granted, since I was younger, I'm not asking for like dumb expensive stuff, but they would give me one gift, one cake, and a thing of ice cream, and have a bunch of people come over, a bunch of little neighborhood kids. Half of the neighborhood kids I didn't even like all like that, so I don't know why they was up in my house trying to eat some of my cake. But that's neither here or there. But that was pretty much all I would really do for my birthday up until now. Like, ever since I moved out of my parents' house, that's basically when that whole tradition stopped. So next for foundation, I'm just going to be using the Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation from NYX. Now guys, this is my definite go-to foundation. I love this foundation with a freaking passion. I keep saying I'm going to do a wear test for this, which I am. I've just been slacking. I'm sorry. But yeah, shout out to other people that their birthdays like right around when school first starts and their birthday gets skipped out because of that, and because of the fact that they have other siblings that their parents need to buy school stuff for. Like, be a part of the club, seriously, because only a certain amount of people can understand what it's like, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I don't know if this was like something that, well, no, this is something to brag about. I don't know about y'all, but it was extremely rare when I would be absent. Like, I would always be in school. I had perfect attendance, I would say, up until like my freshman year in high school, when I ended up needing to get my wisdom teeth taken out. And I remember I was so pissed that I was gonna miss school for like, I think it was literally like 3 days that I missed because of my wisdom teeth. But you know, you guys understand, like, me missing a day of school felt like I missed a whole crap ton of stuff, because it's like, in my mind, because even I didn't really like school all like that until I would say like sophomore / junior in high school, because that's when I got rid of like my like awkward stage where I didn't know how to dress and my body was shaped like a ball, and puberty did my body justice. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it at that and not say nothing else. But I was like out of that, like, that geeky, awkward type of stage of my life. So I honestly, when it came to school, I just didn't like the idea of having to do extra work. That was just me. That was my main motivation for me to not miss school. Because you think about it, if you miss a day of school, not only do you have to do what you have to do for that particular day, but you also got to make up for what you missed yesterday or like the day before or whatever have you. Next, I'm just gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. I'm gonna try, like, I'm kind of like testing out different makeup techniques and whatnot, like off camera. And let me see, because I did see like somebody use concealer to kind of like a concealer that's basically the same shade as your foundation, or as close as you can get it, for like a little bit of additional coverage. Because I don't know, I've been noticing lately, like, my under eyes, it's like gray, like they're covered but it's gray underneath my eyes, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna try this out today just to see if it works out of curiosity. I mean, if it doesn't, it's no big deal, because I'm dead gonna be putting concealer on top of it anyways. But yeah, I feel like it did help a little bit. Just a little side note in there. So I may be up to something. Next, I'm just gonna be going into the Milani Concealer Protect Concealer. And if some of you guys don't know, I am in the shade 150 Natural Sand in this one. And another concealer trick that I happen to learn is that I swear I cannot talk and do my makeup at the same time. That is not good. One trick I learned when it comes to concealer is don't put it like right underneath your eyes, but like put it like right in here, because it helps give the illusion that you have higher cheekbones. And I honestly feel like that is correct. Like, I personally tried this myself a couple days ago and I did see a difference. I was like, whoa. I know it looks a little crazy, but it works. And as long as it works, I'm gonna keep doing it. So next I'm just gonna be using my Sasha Buttercup Loose, what's it called? Setting powder. Yo, to the people that had cars when they were still going to high school, consider yourselves blessed, because let me tell y'all, if I had my car when I was in high school, I would have been lit. Like, y'all don't understand. I used to hate taking the bus. Like, first of all, and the school that I went to was very annoying for doing this, because mind you, none of the buses were full to the point where there were like no seats. So I never understood why they would do this. But basically, whatever bus number you have on your school ID, that's the bus number that you have to take. Now, the particular bus stop that I went to, that was like 10 minutes away from my house, there was like 5 different buses that went to that particular pickup spot. And basically, like, let's say if your neighbor, like even your neighbor would have a different bus than you, like it wasn't even like where you live or nothing like that. It was dead like random how you would get your bus number. But I would hate that, because I remember, I'm pretty sure, like, me and Kima both went to that same high school together. We graduated at the same time. I'm pretty sure me and Kima both had different bus numbers. And somehow I was able to finesse it. I forgot how I was able to do it, but I was able to finesse being able to get onto her bus even though it wasn't my bus number, because some bus drivers, especially like the substitute ones, didn't really care, but then other ones were like super strict and over here like, oh no, you have to get on your correct bus and blah 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 blah. And I remember, I think it was maybe like sophomore or junior year in high school. I don't think it was my senior year. I don't remember. But basically, long story short, wait, hold on. So next I'm just gonna go into contour, and I'm gonna be using the Cover Fix Perfector face palette, and of course I'm just gonna be going in with that contour shade, which is this shade right here. Sorry, I had to contour the sides of my face real quick because I can't do that and talk at the same time. But I could say I did not like having to interrupt my rants. Like, I dead kind of just lost my train of thought. What was I even talking about?
2 hours later.
Oh, the buses. So basically, lucky me, I just had to, and then little side note too, all the buses came at different times. Like, one bus came at like 7 in the morning, literally. Another bus came at like 7:10. Another bus will come at like 7:15. Another bus will come at like 7:30. So like, all the buses for the most part, at least that I remember anyways, they came at different times. And lucky me, 416, I'm pretty sure 416 was the lit bus. 416 was the bus that the bus driver was cool and also didn't have to leave the bus stop dumb late, because again, school starts the same for everybody when I went to high school. So I don't even know why there was like different times that the buses would come in the first place. But basically, lucky me, on my freaking ID, I just had to take the earliest freaking bus. So I would have to walk up to the bus stop at the crack of dawn. Now, mind you, when daylight savings time happens, which I think it shouldn't even be a thing in the first dang place, because it's like, come on now. But anyways, like, it would still be dark outside when I'm walking up to the bus stop. And mind you, that's dangerous. There's crazy people out here. One day, I think I went on Kima's bus or whatever, and I remember I was able to get away with that drawing for a little bit, but then the bus driver started acting funny. And I remember it was bad to the point where I even missed the bus because he wouldn't let me on, because I already missed my other bus. And I'm just like, are you serious right now? Like, your dad gonna make me miss the bus and possibly miss school because you want to be a dickhead and not let me on the bus when there's like half the bus that's still open with seats? Are you serious? So me being the smart child, well, I feel as though like me in high school, I feel like when you're still in high school, you're still technically considered a child. I'm sorry. But me being the smart cookie that I was, I came up with the smart idea. I think yeah, this is when that situation had happened. So then I was like, all right, so with that being said, because mind you, I lied to the bus driver and said that I didn't have my ID on me. So he never saw my ID with my correct bus number. So what I ended up doing was I was able to find somebody, because I remember, like, I think like one of my friends had, because like sometimes when you would lose your ID, you would get another one. Now sometimes you had to pay and then sometimes you didn't. I don't remember exactly how that was set up, but basically it had the bus number that I needed on it. And he basically gave me his old ID, and what I did was I cut off the number, like, because mind you, the ID number was like on the side. So what I would do is I cut off the number and then literally just glued it right smack down on my ID, right on top of my old bus, well, my current bus number, but I wasn't going on that bus. What I look like waking up extra early when I don't even need to, because mind you, from the bus stop that I was at to my high school, it was literally, I would say, like a 10-minute drive, maybe 15 minutes. So what the heck do I look at being at school almost a whole hour earlier than I need to be? Like, that didn't make any type of sense whatsoever. Next, I'm just going to be going back into that same palette and using the finishing powder. Now again, I'm going for like a kind of like bronzy type of like glowy look. So that's why I'm using this particular finishing powder, because it does have like little tiny sparkles in it. Next, I'm going to be using the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter. I actually got this off of, I stopped using BoxyCharm, I would say, at the beginning of the summer. So maybe the May or June box, maybe even the July box I got this from. This is actually my first time using it, so I'm low-key excited because your girl loves her some highlighter. How do I explain it? Like, you guys know, well, basically there's a difference between you having friends and then you having a best friend. And I would definitely say hands down in high school, my best friend was Kima, right? But let's just say Kima had that very, 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 very annoying, aggravating habit of missing school. Honestly, it was only God himself that she was even allowed to go to prom, because my senior year in high school, when it came to prom, if you got too many detentions or you missed too many days of school, you couldn't go. That's how it was in my high school. I don't know if that's like a universal thing where like everybody's high school is like that, but at least in my school, it was like that, like dead. Like, if you missed too many days of school, you would not be allowed to go to prom, no matter if you had straight A's or not. You was not setting foot up in that hotel. But Kima was one of those people, like, she's smart but she's dumb. Like, she is very, very, very intelligent. I know she's gonna see this because I'm probably gonna edit this video over her house, so there you go. But like, she's smart but she's dumb. Like, she be irking, because it's like, she is so smart, but she be getting lazy sometimes. Like, she would dead miss so many days of school. It was ridiculous. And then little old me not having barely any freaking friends. Like, especially like the people that I rode with on the bus, I didn't even really talk to none of them all like that, like at all. So it would dead just be me awkwardly sitting there by myself. Why? Because Kima decided to not come to school for the millionth and one time. I used to hate that joint with a passion. Like, okay, so I kept thinking about what the heck I was gonna do for my lips, and I think I figured out what I wanted to do. Hopefully it turns out the way I wanted to, but we'll see. So to start off, I'm just going to be using a brown lip pencil. Now this is the NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. So I'm just going to plop that on and line my lips first. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Angel Fruitcake. I'm going to just pop a tad bit of Madeline in there just to kind of make it a little more nude and not so peachy, because I'm still seeing like the peachiness of it. So I'm gonna pop that like right in the middle. Yo, I swear, if I had praline, that just would have been perfect. Like, y'all hate when you have something and then you dead can't find it out of nowhere. Like, that's been missing for like a good 2 months and I dead cannot figure out where it went. I think my makeup turned out okay. Like, I think my lips are good. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So last but not least, because for some odd reason these past couple of times I've been doing a full face of makeup, I've been forgetting to use finishing spray, and that is absolutely the worst thing that you can possibly do. I was about to say, do not tell me I cannot find my Morphe setting spray. Like, what is going on with my stuff disappearing? Actually, now that I think about it, I need to get a new one of these. But anyway, so I'm just going to be spraying this on my face to finish everything up and then pretty much wrap up the video. Alright guys, so this pretty much finishes up my makeup look slash like me getting ready. I feel like everything kind of turned out good, especially like I can't talk and do my makeup at the same time. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my kind of like little, I wouldn't say like, it was kind of like basically more like a back to school like memories type of thing. Now that I think about everything I talked about, but hopefully you guys enjoyed what I had to say. Can you guys relate whatsoever to what I was saying, the different stories, all that fun stuff? And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below. And I will definitely see you guys in my next one.